in light of what's happened with the Leafs in the last 10 days or so, the wins over Tampa and Washington are good, but the loss to Colorado, loss to Florida, loss to Arizona, do you think that makes them maybe a little more urgent to do something on the back end?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. And, they've been following the Carolina Hurricanes quite closely for a long time. I'm not saying that they're dialing in or zeroing in on Brett Pesce or Dougie Hamilton. But we know that they want that right shot defense. Dougie Hamilton, actually, aside from the cap, would probably be a nice fit. You could probably play him with Morgan Riley, move Hainsey down, and maybe Ojaganov out of the lineup entirely. We'll see where that goes. It's just, again, the ask is too high, and Waddell keeps telling everybody he's got to get scoring back. He made the Niederreiter trade, but he still wants to add pieces, and everybody keeps asking about Kasperi Kapanen, and I don't know. I think Toronto's more comfortable moving a pick and a top prospect if they have to for something like that, and maybe a young player who's in the American League or something like that, but I don't think they want any part of moving Kasperi Kapanen unless it's I can't miss type of top pairing D-man.
Sure makes sense though from a Carolina perspective, doesn't it? His dad played there. He was a youngster there.
I think it's goofy from a Carolina perspective, Gord, that they trade scoring and now they're looking for scoring.
Well, if you wanted scoring, why did you keep Jeff Skinner?
Well, the thing is,
Lindholm's having a pretty good year
it's
too.
an indictment on their center ice position because these guys left and they started playing with quality centermen, whether it be Lindholm or Skinner. That's how important center ice is.
You know what, though? The one thing that Dougie Hamilton brings is scoring from the blue line.
Yeah, points.
Like
all
to
he
me,
does is produce points.
Well,
Diggs,
they came out the other day and said they don't know what he is, so I don't know what he is.
But he scored. But last year he had 16 goals. He's had 10 plus goals for 6 straight years. Dregs, when I talk to teams about the Leafs, when I talk to opposing coaches, the one thing they say they miss is a bomb from the point.
Yep.
They don't have that guy that can rip it from back there and be a legit threat to score. Is that fair?
Hamilton wouldn't be my...
Scored a nice goal last night, actually, too. I don't know if you...
That was a big win for them.
I still think, I don't know that there's a package possibility here. And Dubas has said he doesn't really want to dive into that rental market. If you could package Michael Furlan and a defenseman, maybe then you start talking about Kasperi Kapanen and what that package might look like. I don't know. There's less and less hitting in the game moving forward, and there's almost no fighting. We see it on occasion. But, Gord, you called that game last night. That first period, Toronto had 4 hits in the first period. Isn't it hard to play an NHL game and register 4 hits in a period on home ice? That's hard to do.